Hello guys! Ako na naman, Engineer Bonjober Arbello, also known as si Ibax. So pag-usapan na naman natin kung ano yung isa na naman sa problema ng mga higher students pagdating sa civil engineering. Kung paano magtukoy ng forces and also mag-resolve ng components. Sabihin ko sa inyo guys, ang dami ko ng mga naging students na pag-convert lamang ng forces into components, hindi nila magawa. Kasi isa yun sa mga first step bago mag-solve. Kaya ituturo ko ulit sa inyo guys kung paano magtukoy ng forces and also mag-resolve ng components. Ano nga ba ang type of forces? Simple lang. Meron tayong vertical, pwedeng upward, pwedeng downward. At meron tayong horizontal force, to the right or to the left. Then, yung third type of force is inclined force. At itong inclined force na to ay kailangan nating ma-convert or ma-resolve into components. Ang components natin ay depende kung nasaang type of force system tayo. For example, nasa 2D tayo or coplanar force system. Ibig sabihin, kailangan nating ma-resolve ang inclined force natin according to two direction only. Ano yon? Yung kanyang X component at yung Y component. Minsan naman, ang tawag ko dyan ay horizontal component and vertical component. Let's say, nasa 3D tayo or non-coplanar force system. Ito yung ating force. So itong force na to ay kailangan nating ma-resolve into X, Y, and Z components. Ito yung kanyang mga components. Z, Y, and X component. Pero, focus muna tayo kung paano mag-resolve ng force into components under ng 2D. But, before tayo mag-resolve, kailangan nyo munang matutunan kung ano yung direction ng mga force na yon. So, ito yung mga yon. Paano magtukoy ng direction ng force? Simple lang. Punta kayo dun sa buntot ng ating force. For example, ito. So, dyan tayo mag-a-assign ng X and Y axis. So, ano yung direction ng force natin? Papunta saan? In terms of X, papunta sa right. So, this is to the right. In terms of Y, papunta siya saan? Sa taas. So, upward. Ang direction ng force natin ay upward to the right. Gets ba? Okay, next. Ito naman. Ito yung buntot ng ating force. Diyan tayo mag-a-assign ngayon ng Y and X axis. In terms of X, ang direction ng force natin ay papuntang left. In terms of Y, papuntang downward. Ang direction ng force natin ay downward to the left. Next, this is upward to the left. And last one, this is downward to the right. Then sigurado meron sa inyo na magsasabing, Sir, pwede po bang northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest? Pwede po ba yan, sir? Actually, pwede naman siya, pero hindi kasi tayo tumutukoy ng travel. Ang pinag-uusapan kasi natin dito ay mga forces. Kaya kailangan matukoy natin sila in terms of direction. Kung upward man siya or to the right. Okay? Sa physics kasi ninyo natutunan yung ano, no? Northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest, parang ganun. Sa physics yun di ba? Pero kasi sa physics, more on travel nung mga sasakyan. So, forces tayo rito, guys. So, ngayon, guys, mag-resolve na tayo ng forces. Ang first step, ano? Tukuyin yung direction ng force natin. Anong direction ng force natin? It is what? It is upward to the right. Then we have two options on how to resolve this force into x and y components. First, by angle theta. So gagawa tayo rito ng triangle. Pwede natin ilipat tong y component niya dito. At makakagawa tayo ng right triangle. At kung meron tayong right triangle, pwede natin gamitin yung basic SOHCAHTOA. So ano ba yung basic SOHCAHTOA? That is for sine, cosine, and tangent. So let's say this is force F. And this is the y component, and this is the x component. So ang gagawin natin, yung force F ay gagawing Fy at Fx. So ano ba ang SOHCAHTOA? Balikan lang natin mabilis. So sine is equivalent to opposite over hypotenuse. This is cosine is equivalent to adjacent over hypotenuse. And this is tangent is equivalent to opposite over adjacent. If we say opposite, yun yung katapat nung angle. So dito ba sa dalawang force na to, sino ang opposite or katapat ng angle theta? Ang katapat niya is si Fy. So ito yung opposite natin. If we say adjacent, siya yung force nakadikit nung theta. Sa Fx and Fy, sino ang kadikit dyan ni theta? Siyempre si Fx. Sir, kadikit rin naman ng ating force F yung theta. Bakit hindi siya adjacent? Alam naman natin guys, na yung ating force F is the hypotenuse. Diba? So hindi yan adjacent. Hypotenuse yan. Okay. So tingnan natin. According to angle theta, ang opposite is Fy at ang adjacent is force Fx. So therefore, sine of theta is equivalent to opposite Fy over hypotenuse F. Then cosine of theta is equivalent to adjacent Fx over hypotenuse F. And tangent of theta is equivalent to opposite Fy over adjacent, adjacent Fx. Ang gusto natin, makuha yung ating Fy and Fx. So therefore, i-cross multiply natin or kaya i-multiply na lang natin yung F dito sa sin theta. Kaya yung ating Fy is equivalent to force F sine of theta. And then this is Fx is equivalent to F multiplied by cosine theta. So ito yung number 1 option. Number 2. Number 2 ay by slope. Ito yung slope na tinutukoy ko. Let's say, meron tayong slope na ang vertical ay A, ang horizontal ay B. At ang hypotenuse natin ay C. So magsisimilar triangle tayo. So kung similar triangle yan, ibig sabihin, this is A, B, and C. This is also what? Theta. So therefore, sin theta is equivalent to, sino ba ang opposite ni theta? Dito, yung A. Hypotenuse, C. Cosine theta is equivalent to adjacent B over hypotenuse C. Then, tangent theta is equivalent to opposite A over adjacent B. So, magsisimilar triangle, ibig sabihin, yung sin theta natin dito is equivalent rin dito. Kaya, ang lalabas dito is A over C is equivalent to sin theta, which is also equivalent to Fy over F. So, ang gagawin natin dito is, iaangat natin yung ating F. Therefore, ang ating Fy is equivalent to force F, inangat natin, no? Multiplied by what? A over C. Di ba? Saan nanggaling A over C? Ito. Or kaya, ito yon. O, ang sin theta is equivalent to what? A over C. Siya rin. Di ba? So, balik natin yung Fx. Ang Fx natin ngayon is equivalent to what? Force F multiplied by what? Cosine theta. Ano ang cosine theta natin according to slope? B over C. So, yun yung ating second option. Gagamit tayo ng slope. So, ano yung mga gagamitin natin na equation dito? Ito. So, bukod sa Sokotowa, meron pa tayong isang concept na kailangan nating maalala. Ano yun? Pythagorean theorem. Kasi, right triangle yung nagawa natin dito na type of triangle. So, ano yung Pythagorean theorem? C squared is equivalent to A squared plus B squared. So, yung A dito is vertical, yung B is horizontal. Pwede rin natin gawin yun para kay F. For example, ang pinapahanap ay value ng F. Meron tayong given na Fy and Fx. Ayan. May given tayong Fy and Fx. Paano makukuha si F? Makukuha ang F by simple Pythagorean theorem. F squared is equivalent to Fy squared plus Fx squared. So, erase natin ito ng 1/2. So, mangyayari dito is magka-cancel yung 2 rito. Ay, hindi pala siya magka-cancel. Mag 2 multiplied by 1/2. That is equivalent to 1. So, therefore, 1 is equivalent to, itong buo na to ay naka-raise ng 1/2 or square root. So, this is equivalent to square root of Fy squared plus Fx squared. So, sir, saan natin gagamitin yung tangent? Yung TOA dito. Ayan. So, for example nga, given yung Fy and Fx, pinapahanap yung F. And also, pinapahanap yung theta. So, paano nahanapin yung theta? By tangent. So, tangent theta is equivalent to Fy over Fx. Given to guys. Given siya. So, therefore, ang ating angle theta is equivalent to arctan multiplied by Fy over Fx. So, makukuha na natin ngayon yung pinapahanap na theta. So, ngayon guys, kung gusto niyo na marami example para sa ganitong type of topic, you can visit our YouTube channel. So, pag napuntahan nyo na yung home ng CEBOX channel, swipe nyo lang pababa. Tapos, may kita nyo rito yung playlist na Statics of Rigid Bodies. Click nyo lang yan. Litaw lahat ng playlist from chapter 1 hanggang chapter 8. Tapos hanapin ninyo yung forces and components. Under yan, dito sa first chapter. Pag clinic nyo yan, andyan na. Nakalagay dyan is yung mga title. Under siya rito. Makita nyo rin naman sa thumbnail eh. Chapter 2, Forces and Components. Problem number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, meron dyang complete tutorial. As in, step by step yung pagsasolve namin. Pero, pwede nyo rin practicein itong mga problems na to. So, yun guys. I hope na naintindihan ninyo itong buong discussion namin kung paano magtukoy ng direction ng force at mag-resolve ng force into X and Y component. Again, this is Engineer Ponjo Barbello, also known as CEBOX. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our TikTok account. Bye-bye guys!